What?
Objection! Take that! Objection! Take that! Objection!
Like this? Oh, for fuck's sake, okay. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another part of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy. And before I go into the recap, I just wanted to say that, this channel has its 6th subscriber. It was a long time stuck with 5, and now we have 6. So, I'm really happy about that. Thank you for your subscription, and basically, thank you all for the regular ones who tune in. And, yeah, I'm really grateful for that. I enjoyed this project very much. I will play all the other Phoenix Wright games, okay? Don't worry. But I'm just having more enjoyment if I see, okay, there are some people who watch this and, who are pretty stoked about this game too, as much as me. And, yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. Now, into the recap. On last episode, we have found out Damon Gant is the murderer. Lana Skye is an accomplice, but she didn't kill him. She just moved the body. And I think her reasons, I mean, we don't have an exact reason, but she basically did that in order, I think, to protect her little sister. I don't think there's any other reason why she would do that. I think her sister Emma is deeply involved with in this, but I don't know how deep yet. Pause. Anyways, and yeah. Also, Gumshoe is best boy. He is the absolute best boy. Okay, don't you dare to discuss it with me. Gumshoe is best boy. And now, today we're gonna have the last day of, the final trial. Come on, come on. The final trial, and you know what it means, right? It means it's time for some classic ass whooping. Okay? Let's dive right into it. February 25th, 9:47, District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. This is the defendant lobby, alright, but there's no defendant. I've been trying to reach Lana all morning. Where could she be? And where's Emma, for that matter? It almost seems as if something's been happening behind the scenes. Oh, Edgeworth! Huh. Knowing you, you've already figured out who the owner of the 77 ID number is, that is. Well, I have a pretty strong hunch. Oh, come on, it's him. Looks like I'm not the only one who's figured it out. You know, the only reason this trial didn't reach a verdict yesterday is because there was still room for doubt regarding this ID record. If that number does belong to whom you suspect, then no doubt will remain. After all, he hasn't been officially charged with anything. True, not yet. In any event, once all doubt has been removed from that list, I can call for a ruling. 5 minutes, Wright, and Chief Prosecutor Skye will be found guilty. But she didn't do it! I figured you would say as much. That's why I came here, to hear what you have to say. This is the first time he's ever done something like this. Yeah, because he has great goddammit, he has great character development, okay? Edgeworth is a wholesome boy, sometimes a bit cold to his homie Gumshoe, but come on, we all know deep down, they're besties. Lana's hiding something, and the only way we will ever know the truth is to draw it out of her. The truth? Everything goes back to the SL9 incident. Don't be stupid. Today's the last day of the trial. We don't have time to reminisce about the prize. About the prime? What? About the past. What the f... That depends on you. Huh? If she's found guilty, you will lose your only chance to find out what really happened. I'll think about it. See you in court, Wright. This is it. If I'm ever going to find out what Chief Gant has on her, it's now. February 25th, 10 o'clock, District Court, courtroom number 9. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. Normally, this is when the prosecution puts forth its opening statement. But before that, the police chief has a proposal to make. Chief Gant. Ah, there he is. Morning, folks. How's everyone doing? Hey, Archie, been back to the pole yet? Well, no, I've been drowning enough as it is in my work. That's a good one. Don't think I can top that. If you don't mind me asking, Chief, exactly what is this proposal of yours? Oh, here goes again with the pause. Lana, that is to say, the defendant, has asked me if she could speak directly to the court. She wants to do what? Having heard what she intends to say, I feel she should be granted her request. In the end, it should save everyone a lot of time and trouble. Okay. What's this all about, defendant? I'd just like to make one simple request and I will be finished. Well then, what's your request? Your Honor, I would like you to put an immediate end to this trial. Huh? Oh, come on. Girl, please, stop the shenanigans. I'm here to save your ass. Man, what did he say to Emma? What is this? Such a scumbag. I confess to all charges against me. On February 21st of this year, I murdered Detective Bruce Goodman in the underground parking lot of the prosecutor's office. No, Lana!
Objection!
You can't! Your Honor, the defendant's claim does not change the defense's plea. Sorry, guys. In that case, Mr. Wright, I no longer require your services. But Lana! Your Honor, I hereby forfeit my right to an attorney. The prosecution may lack direct evidence against me, but it has sufficiently proven its case through testimony and circumstantial evidence. I would like you to render your verdict now, if you please. Well, the defendant certainly has the right to self-representation. Her request is legally valid, although this is an unprecedented situation. Indeed, it appears there's no further need to continue this trial, even if Mr. Wright may feel otherwise. This can't be happening! Dude, this is so much bullshit. It appears the time for the verdict has arrived. This court finds the defendant. What?
Objection!
Oh, yeah! Goddamn. One moment, Your Honor. Mr. Hedgeworth! The prosecution has not yet proven the defendant guilty beyond reasonable doubt. Any ruling at this stage would certainly be premature. Come now, Worthy. I understand this is a difficult time for you. But why don't you just be a good little boy and keep your mouth shut? I don't think I care for your tone, Chief Gant. What? Creating another fabrication to cover up your past mistakes. Sorry, but I'm no longer the naive little boy you would have me be. Ooh. Oh, damn. Ashraf is such... He's such a badass. Come on. With this sudden confession from the defendant, it's obvious to me some kind of deal was struck behind the scenes. Some kind of deal, Not everyone operates as you do, Worthy. I thought so. Your Honor, the prosecution would like to change its first witness. Oh, to whom? As its first witness, the prosecution would like to call Miss Emma Sky. I request the court hears her testimony. Hold it! Mr. Edgeworth, I am exercising my right to self-representation. I don't think we need to continue. I don't care what you think, Miss Sky. Yeah. God damn. God damn. This is Edgeworth. This is why we love him. You know, at first he was like this piece of shit, you know, just annoying piece of shit. Now he's just homeboy, okay? He's a brother. The exposure of truth sometimes results in tragedy. However, no matter how tragic the truth may be, it would be an even greater tragedy to avert one's eyes from it. Ooh, man. Very well, the court shall grant the prosecution's request. That's okay with you, right, Chief Gant? Worthy. You will live to regret this. Mark my words. Miss Emma Sky, please take the stand. Oh, looks like Edgeworth has decided to take the horse by the reins. Aww. Why are you making that face, baby girl? Come on. Now then, witness, please state your name and occupation. Wait, will it be the first witness? Who will do that? My name is Emma Sky. My occupation? I'm Lana's little sister and I want to be a scientific investigator. Wow. I don't know. She must be one of the... Yeah, this is a normal introduction. Great. Great for you, Edgeworth. 2 years ago, you encountered serial killer Joe Dark of the Joe Dark killings. Is this correct? Yes. I'm trying my hardest to forget about that, though. I'm sorry. But I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to recall those events one more time. Mr. Edgeworth, please remember this trial concerns the murder of Detective Goodman. Yeah, but they are intertwined. Is an accident that was resolved 2 years ago really all that relevant? Yes, it most certainly is. Well, okay then. He sure gave in fast. Now, please testify about what happened to you 2 years ago. The trip to yesteryear has finally begun. It's bound to lead to the truth behind this trial. Alright, witness testimony 2 years ago. I was waiting in my sister's office that day. A man came running in and took me hostage. Neil Marshall rescued me. But I will never forget what I saw in that instant. The man raised up his knife and stabbed Mr. Marshall in the chest. It's a good thing you weren't harmed. I passed out. I don't remember much. That's understandable. However, please tell me, Mr. Edgeworth, what does this testimony have to do with Detective Goodman's murder? That will soon become apparent, Your Honor. You've got to admire him for his courage, considering he has no evidence. Very well, the defense may begin its cross-examination. Alright, 2 years ago. Okay. Guys, I just wanted to say 29 clues, okay? 29 clues. I mean, okay, good. Except the attorney's badge, but come on. You've got to be kidding me. And yeah. Let's press. 2 years ago, the defendant was a detective at the police department, correct? Yes, she was second in command under then Deputy Chief of Police Gant. My sister, she was the best detective ever. Yes, I remember. Deputy Chief Gant and Miss Guy used to be quite a pair. I believe they shared the same office. That's right. I would always sit at my sister's desk and dream about playing that organ. I wanted to play it that day too. The police department and the prosecutor's office held a ceremony that day. Lana promised to take me to dinner after she finished her work. Okay, a man came running and took her hostage. A man. Yes, Joe Dark. He was a serial killer. Joe Dark was brought in for questioning on the day of that ceremony. We were desperate to get anything on him that would lead to an arrest. When he saw his chance, he fled the room, right? Upon fleeing the room, Dark proceeded to take the elevator. He must have been in panic, because the elevator was going up. Then he ran into Sky and Gant's office. There was a lot of noise coming from outside, so I opened up the door to have a look. That's when I saw him. Alright, he rescued him. What was the prosecutor doing there? That day, there were two people present during Dark's questioning. Deputy Chief Damon Gann and Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Almost forgot about Gann. Neil Marshall had just received the King of Prosecutors Award. Young and dedicated, he went straight to the questioning room after the ceremony. I assume that would be why he was the first to run after Dark. When Dark grabbed me, I thought I was as good as dead. And that's when Prosecutor Marshall came running in. I don't clearly remember what happened then, but... Okay. Can you tell us about that? Mr. Marshall jumped on Dark just then. The lights went out. The lights? It was just about this time of year. There was a terrible storm going on and lightning struck nearby. So the electricity went out. Wait a minute. Jesus Christ, I'm sorry guys. If it wasn't pitch dark in the room, you shouldn't have been able to see anything, right? Right, but just then lightning flashed again outside. That sudden flash left an unforgettable image of the scene in my mind. I see. I told the detective about what I saw then. The detective? Yes, Detective Goodman. He was in charge of the case. Oh, I see. Detective Bruce Goodman, the victim. Yeah, hear more, of course. So you spoke with Detective Goodman about this 2 years ago. Yes, that's what's so scary about this trial. And you told Detective Goodman about what you saw? Yes, but at the time the words just wouldn't come out. That's why I drew a picture. A picture? Yes, I think she mentioned that before, and we have that picture. Well, Mr. Wright, have you heard enough? As about the picture, come on! This picture the witness drew, I believe it has a very important meaning.
Objection!
But the list of evidence I was given 2 years ago didn't contain a picture. Witness, would you mind if we added a statement to your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. Huh. Okay. And I know I should probably press on that, but one time. I just want to present something and it is instantly correct.
Objection!
Yes! Okay, that's where the picture is. Mr. Edgeworth. This little girl put all her heart into drawing that picture. And yet, you would insist on denying its existence? Hey, I'm not the bad guy. This is so funny. I can't. All I'm saying is that as a prosecutor for that case, I wasn't handed such a picture. That may well be. But that doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Behold! This is the evidence list for the SL9 incident. Please, turn it over, Your Honor. Turn it over? Turn it... Oh, what's this? Yes, what is that? Hey, that's it. That's a picture I drew. Indeed. Two men appear to be wrestling here.
Objection!
What's the meaning of this? What are you going to do with that list? Me? Only the prosecutor in charge should have access to that list. Huh? These lists, they are different from each other. What? It would appear, Mr. Edgeworth, that the evidence list you were handed 2 years ago was incomplete. These two lists fit together to form one. You can see the marks here, where they were torn apart from each other. So you see, Mr. Edgeworth, it's quite obvious what happened. 2 years ago. Only half of the evidence in that case ever reached you. What? What? Yeah, this must be a huge shock for him. Goddamn. Order! Order! But, Miss Sky, why did you draw your picture on the back of such an important list? Because that's what Detective Goodman handed me in the questioning room, Your Honor. Wait a minute. If this list was torn in half, then that means... Your Honor! Are you alright, Mr. Wright? Your eyes are bulging from your head. If the evidence list was torn in half, then there might be more of the drawing on the back of Mr. Edgeworth's list. Whoa! I didn't even think of that. What? Phoenix? You have big brain energy going on there? Yes, that's quite conceivable, Mr. Edgeworth. It's possible. Let's see. Is something wrong? Do you even have to ask? Just look at him. Oh my god. Sorry, Your Honor. There's indeed something drawn on the back of my list. It's that thing. Oh, come on. Oh, what? The fucking blue badger? Again? That's that. The thing. The thing that was dancing in the evidence room. Clearly, this act of vandalism is the work of a certain chief of detectives. I guess he was out of scrap paper. Oh, why do you look so sad? Why she look so sad? She looks way prettier with a smile. Come on. Evidence list. List of evidence in the SL9 incident. Half of this list was found on Gant's desk. Yes. Very well. Witness. Will you please testify about this picture you drew 2 years ago? Huh? Oh, yes, sir, Your Honor. What's wrong with Emma? She seemed to be thinking about something when she was looking at the picture. Oh. Emma's picture, okay. Alright, First of all, let me have a look. What the actual fuck? Huh? Wow, okay. Oh god, my brain meat. It has a lot of work to do. Okay. This is a picture I drew 2 years ago. The flash of the lightning was so bright, all I could see were shadows. After that, I must have fainted. This picture shows exactly what I saw in that instant. To think a flash of lightning could burn such an image in your mind. Thanks to that, though, she was able to show us exactly what she saw. Well, I don't see any contradictions here. This clearly shows Joe Dark about to murder Prosecutor Neil Marshall. The defense may now begin its cross-examination. Alright, Emma's picture. Okay, let's see. So, did you draw this picture right after the incident? I think I drew it 2 or 3 days later. At first I was in such a state of shock I couldn't do anything. During that time, the investigation team was reorganized. Detective Goodman was placed in charge, under the direction of Damon Gant and Lana Skye. 2 or 3 days later. The memory should still have been fresh in her mind. Excuse me, witness. But can you please tell us why this picture is painted all black? Okay. Oh, okay, all you could see were shadows. I mean, if she says shadow, I mean, sure, if there were found, like, 3 bodies, like, I mean, Emma's body included, then the other 2, Neil and Joe Dark, you know, it would be the logical conclusion to say, okay, these 2, you know, person in the picture, they are, you know, dead too. But now I'm not sure. She says shadow. So, at the time, you didn't even know it was Mr. Marshall who had come to your rescue. Oh, okay, he says that. Okay. No, I couldn't see him clearly. Okay, yes. The lightning was so bright, and I was knocked to the floor. You were knocked to the floor? Dark had a tight grip on me, but when Mr. Marshall jumped on him, I was knocked away. A true hero. I turned around, and that's when the lightning flashed. Oh. Then just say you have seen them. Poor Emma. I'm just glad she wasn't hurt. Yeah, me too. What happened after the lightning flashed? Okay, you fainted. You mean you didn't see the actual murder take place? No, I'm sorry.
Objection!
The flash of lightning only drove off the darkness for a split second. Not only that, but the trauma of the situation understandably caused the witness to faint. Do you really need to torture this girl any further? What? Hey, I'm not the bad guy here. Okay, now they're now they're on the same page. Anyway, this picture. Oh, okay. For the first time, there's actually a picture, not the face of the witness. Okay. Hold it. Sorry for asking so many times, but are you sure you drew exactly what you saw? Of course, this is the exact scene. It wasn't influenced in any way from your talks with the detectives?
Objection!
Are you insinuating we somehow manipulated her memory, Mr. Wright? No, of course not. Man, I better watch out or he might find some way to cut my salary. I drew this picture before I heard anything from the detectives. So I don't think anyone's story would have influenced me. I see, okay. Mr. Wright, is there something that's bothering you about this picture? Yeah. Huh? Oh, well... That's strange. She claims this is exactly the scene that was imprinted in her mind. And yet, there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Wait. Oh my god. Okay, my brain. I have a wild theory, okay? I don't know. But did they swap places? Was it actually Joe Dark who was trying to save Emma? Holy shit, oh my god. Oh my god, if this is true, then this is huge plot twist. Okay, let me see this first. I mean there is a, so they say there's a contradiction. Let's see. Okay. The flash of lightning was so bright I could see shadows. Let's present. I mean, probably this picture, right?
Objection!
No, okay. Ah, fuck. Okay. There's a contradiction, but what contradiction? What contradiction, man? This one? Okay. Okay. I don't know why, but maybe it's about the position of the knife, of the stabbing, right? I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but this picture the witness drew contains a blatant contradiction. What? But I still remember it just like it was yesterday. Mr. Wright. Perhaps it would be faster if you simply pointed out this contradiction for us. What part of this picture? Guys, I didn't save. I cannot save. What? I don't know. Maybe this?
Take that!
The contradiction, of course, lies here. Take a look at the knife the man is holding. What? If you look closely, you can see its tip is broken. Huh? How are you supposed to see that? What? Even I don't have to look closely to see that, Mr. Wright. But Mr. Wright, look at the evidence. See the murder weapon? Its tip is broken too. If I recall, the tip of the knife was found broken off in the victim's body. It was the conclusive piece of evidence that proved Joe Dark was the murderer. I'm afraid it's not so simple, Emma.
Objection!
And where, pray tell, could you possibly see a problem? It's obvious, really. The victim suffered a single stab wound to the back. Yes. Jesus Christ. Even if the victim was only... No. Yeah, well... If the victim was only stabbed once, then the murder weapon should not yet be broken. Oh, what's the meaning of this? Perhaps the knife was broken beforehand. Okay, look. It's so... How? How should you be able to see? How should you be able to see that the knife is broken? It looks like a ruler. Wait, not this one. Look at this! This looks like a ruler. You know, the one you use at school for geometry class and shit. This is so... Wow, okay, if this... Wow. This could have been one of those moments where I, you know, would be stuck for hours. I don't know, maybe, but... Wow.
Objection!
Sorry, but I'm afraid that's not possible. The tip of the knife was found inside the victim's body. If it was broken beforehand, it couldn't possibly wind up there. That's right, but... Okay, I couldn't. The tip of the knife was undeniably discovered within the victim's body. The only possible explanation is the witness's memory is mistaken.
Objection!
That's why I asked her so many times if she was sure she remembered correctly. I believe you were annoyed at the time, but she was sure she remembered correctly. But there's no other way to explain this inconsistency.
Objection!
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. There is another explanation. Have you forgotten already? About a little something called falsified evidence? You're treading on thin ice, right? All I'm saying is that this broken knife tip might be the piece of evidence that was forged. You can't deny the possibility. No. Ah! Order! Are you saying the investigation really was corrupted? Your Honor, please allow me to once again go over the events that took place the day of the murder. The police department and the prosecutor's office were holding a ceremony that day. After receiving the King of Prosecutors Award at the ceremony. Jesus. Man, outside it's so loud, I'm sorry guys. Neil Marshall questioned Joe Dark with Damon Gann. During his questioning, Joe Dark fled the room. Prosecutor Marshall chased after him and was killed by Dark. It is my belief that somewhere in the story there is a lie. I'm not lying. The man really was holding up a broken knife. If that's true, then there's no other way around it. This could not have been the actual murder weapon. There must have been another broken knife. What are the chances of there being two broken knives? Another broken... Alright, I'm back. Sorry, I just had to do a little cut there. But now we will continue. If the witness is this adamant about the accuracy of what she saw, it can't just be explained away by a simple observational error. Mr. Wright. In that instant, Emma really did see a broken knife. I assume then that you have some information about this other broken knife? If so, please feel free to enlighten us. The murder weapon was already broken prior to the murder. There's only one way. Take a look at this. Here's the real murder weapon. Right? Right? What are you doing? What? I don't know! Is it, could there have been another knife? What? Where? No, no, oh my god, Fuck! No. Wait. It couldn't be, right? Holy shit. You mean this? Wait, no. It can't be. Okay, no.
Take that!
Oh my god, it's right? This was correct? Oh my fucking lord. I'm getting so lucky right now. The answer lies in the past. 2 years ago. In the past. 2 years in the past. Right here inside this picture. There's a picture of the award ceremony. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? It's the broken murder weapon. Notice the award Prosecutor Marshall is holding. That's a broken knife. As we earlier concluded, the knife in the drawing was not Joe Dark's knife. That being the case, the knife the witness saw was in all likelihood from this award. Order! 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 Sorry, I have to put... Okay. Neil Marshall was awarded King of Prosecutors that day. As an award, he was given this broken shield and knife. When he chased after Joe Dark, he pulled out his knife. Being a prosecutor, he did not carry a pistol. This broken knife was the only weapon he had in this dangerous situation.
Objection!
But that can't be. Oh? And why not, Miss Edgeworth? Because if the King of Prosecutors award knife was the murder weapon, then the murderer and the victim would be reversed. Yes, that's what I was saying earlier. Oh my god. What? Did Neil Marshall really try to kill Emma? What do you mean? I mean, this man raising a knife would have been Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh. Come on, Phoenix. Really? But the prosecutor was the one who actually died. That's true. But what's going on here? It seems Mr. Wright has been a bit too eager to jump to conclusions. Hold it. Okay. Wait, I remember now. I remember everything. Witness. Mr. Edgeworth. What is it? Could you show me your evidence list again, please? This list? Oh, the one with the picture scribbled on the back? I knew it. What? This picture. I'm the one who drew it. What? You drew that? That's right. The list wasn't torn in half at the time I drew this picture. What? Man, this music is creepy, okay? All this time I've been trying so hard to forget. I must have locked this part away deep inside me. Perhaps it would be best if we added this to the witness testimony. Would you please tell us what you've recalled, Miss Guy? Yes, Your Honor. First, the knife mix-up. And now, the blue badger? This should be interesting. Oh man, why is there so much mental gymnastics? Come on. Emma's recollection. Oh yeah, get the music going on. Yeah. When I saw that man raise his knife, I panicked and rushed toward both of them. I think I knocked away the man with the knife. Oh, okay. Just then there was another flash of lightning, and that's when I saw the blue badger. Girl, please, please, don't fuck my brain so hard, okay? My brain meat is all... Come on! Really? Really? The blue badger didn't exist at that time! How? Or maybe it did exist, I don't know, but... Man. He wasn't in the room, but I'm sure I saw his shadow. Whose shadow? Oh, blue badgers, okay. This is certainly most unusual. Wait. Okay, no. Wait, the blue badger was already made? Like, he was already a thing? Yeah, I bet it was already a thing. Okay, maybe. Oh, man. Okay, listen. Oh. Try impossible. The chief of detectives hadn't even designed him until this year. Okay, it didn't exist. Okay, it's fucking with my brain. Okay. That would mean he didn't even exist 2 years ago. Yes, well, the defense may not be cross-examined. Stop, please. Don't pursue this any further. What are you bending over? Why are you bending over, girl? Come on. It's... you... Lana! What is the meaning of this? Please, remain seated in the defendant's chair. But you can't do this. I've already confessed to the crime. Why can't you just leave it at that? Chief Prosecutor's guy. We've already come this far. It's too late to turn back. Silence! The defense will now begin its cross-examination. Bailiff, please detain the defendant. Oh wow. It seems we're finally getting to the core of the matter. About all the bullshit. Alright, let's do this. When you say that man, I assume you refer to Joe Dark? Yes, at least I think it was him. You think? All I could really see were shadows. The power outage that immediately preceded the incident is also documented in the prosecutor's office reports. So then you... I panicked and rushed toward both of them. Oh wait, no. I already... Yeah, I have... I'm sorry. I thought I had to read it. Why would you do something so dangerous? What else could I have done? He was about to stab Mr. Marshall. She seems convinced that Dark was the one holding the knife. But as we've just theorized, Mr. Marshall was the one holding the knife. Well, I didn't know that at the time. When the Dark guy knocked me down, all I could think was, I've gotta help the other person. Okay, you knocked the man with the knife away. What do you mean, you think? It all happened so fast, and I was in shock. I don't remember everything clearly. What I did, it's all kind of a blur. Miss Guy was almost killed before she was witness to a murder about to take place. With so much happening in a matter of seconds, a little disorientation is only natural. I saw the man about to stab the other person who I thought was Mr. Marshall. I knew I had to stop the man with the knife. What you did was very brave, young girl. So then, what happened next? Okay, there was another flash of lightning when you saw the blue badger. Oh, wait, hold on. Are you sure about this? Of course, see? I even drew a picture of him here. Okay, this has to be the Blue Badger, right? But, could it be something different? I don't know. But it was the chief of detectives who thought up this hideous beast. Oh, come on, come on! Don't talk about Gumshoe's creation like that. Hideous beast. And that was just this year. The Blue Badger didn't exist 2 years ago. This is all quite verifiable. I know it sounds strange, but I was surprised too when I saw him at the police department. I had this nagging feeling that I'd seen him before somewhere. Now I finally remember. Oh brother, just when you thought that thing had caused enough commotion, it's there again to bother us.
Tell us, where in the room did you see him dancing?
You saw his shadow, okay.
Hold it!
His shadow? So you mean you didn't actually see his face with, you know, its winning smile at all and all? That's right, but I still remember it. He had 3 creepy horns.
Objection!
This is pointless. That thing couldn't have possibly existed 2 years ago. The witness must be mistaken.
Objection!
That may well be. But what's important is what caused her to think she saw what she did. Oh, and I suppose you have an explanation? If so, then by all means, please tell us what this shadow really was. What was it Emma saw when that lightning flashed? Who is this Blue Badger really? Wait. Oh my god, wait. She talked about horns. No. Could it be this? I don't know. This waist doesn't look like it though. I mean, I thought it could be, but I don't know. Maybe, man, it's I hate this with the mouse. This is so awkward. Maybe this? I mean, this is probably, yeah, this has to be that, right? Right? Let's try it. I just might know. The Blue Badger hadn't even been dreamt up when Emma drew this picture. Yet she's certain she saw its shadow. Ladies and gentlemen, oh yeah. It is the defense's belief that on that fateful day, 2 years ago, there indeed was something that looked similar to the Blue Badger. Something that is now sitting in this very room. Mr. Wright!
In this room? Very well, Mr. Wright. What is it that the witness saw in that instant? Please show us this mysterious Blue Badger look-alike.
Yeah, I mean... It's this, right? Yeah! Ooh! Ooh! The brain meat is working, guys. The mysterious Blue Badger was in fact this.
But that's... what exactly is that?
I believe it's some sort of jar.
But Mr. Wright, that doesn't look anything like the Blue Badger.
Indeed, it doesn't. As it stands now, it's just a plain jar. However, what if we were to change our viewpoint?
Our viewpoint?
I've got to show them the correct angle to look. Huh? I mean... Wait. Man, I hate this. This is so... Ah. Wait. Ah, God damn it. It's not perfect. It's not perfect yet. No, 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 no. Man, I hate this so much. Wait. H? What is that? No? No? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. B? What is M? No. Oh, fuck this shit. Oh. No! This isn't right. I've got to make it look more... I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. God damn. Allow me to remind the defense its case hinges on the witness's drawing. If Mr. Wright can match the shape the witness drew, we cannot accept his claim. I've got to find just the right angle. Maybe I should rotate it vertically a bit more, or horizontally? Come on, Mr. Wright, you can do it. Oh, please, just let me do it. Fuck. You know, I wanted to rotate right, but then I just thought, you know, rotate right would be the E button. You know, but it was to present it. Okay. Like this. Maybe. Okay, this is the right angle. God damn it. Okay, like this.
Take that!
What?
Objection! Take that! Objection!
I mean...
Take that! Objection! Take that! Objection!
Fuck.
Take that! Objection!
Oh, for fuck's sake. It's gotta be like this, right?
Take that!
It's not the right angle. Oh, fuck this shit. It's gotta be like this, right?
Take that! Objection!
Like this? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay.
Take that!
This isn't right. Yeah, look. It looks alike.
Take that!
What? So it is. I was right. Why did it not get it the first time right? Come on. I mean, the first time I did this. Dude, this is so annoying. Anyway, sorry guys, let's continue. Well, is this a miracle or what? It's a fucking nuisance. No one can possibly deny this jaw's resemblance to the blue badger. No, it can't be! Order! Order! The defense has proven its claim. The mysterious blue badger witnessed on the day of the crime was actually this.
Objection!
Although we all enjoyed Mr. Wright's dramatic performance, one question remains. What's your point? What do you mean? So that badger thing was actually just a job. That doesn't change anything.
Objection!
I'm afraid that's where you're wrong, Miss Satchworth. You see, this changes everything. Indeed? Very well then. Please tell us. What's different now that we know the witness saw this jar? Oh yes! Yes, oh my god, that's true! It's true, because this knight armor was in the office of Damon Gant and Lana Skye. So, it's got to be the location. Wait, the location. Okay. Allow me to take these in turn. At the moment of the murder, the witness saw this jar. At a very specific angle, I might add, Mr. Wright. Yes, well, knowing this, where could she have seen this jar?
Well?
The location of the jar is shown in the picture taken on the day of the crime. It's on a shelf in the office of Damon Gant.
Objection!
But the body was found lying near Lana Sky's desk. The witness testified so herself.
Objection!
Yes, and it is these two facts that reveal what actually transpired. You see, the struggle between Doc and Marshall did not take place in Lana Sky's office. It happened on the other side of the room in Chief Gant's office.
Objection!
Are you implying the murderer moved the victim's body from Damon Gant's office to Lana Sky's office? Yes. Why would he do that? There's no reason. Exactly. Huh? If there wasn't a reason, he wouldn't have gone through the trouble. The only logical conclusion is that there was a reason.
Do you know what reason that was, Mr. Wright?
Huh. I finally figured it out. So this is why Lana tried to stop the trial. It's too late to quit now, though. Please, recall the witness's testimony. She said she knocked away the man who was holding up the knife. In the next instant, the jar was hit and flew through the air. Now tell me, what could have sent the jar flying?
That would have to have been the impact the man made when he was knocked into the wall.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I may draw your attention to this picture once more. If the man was knocked in the direction of the shelf of the jar was sitting on, what would he have hit?
The suit of armor, holding a very sharp and dangerous looking sword.
Yes. And since the man who was knocked into the armor was carrying a broken knife, he would have been Neil Marshall, wielding the King of Prosecutors trophy. No, Mr. Wright, you can't be thinking. Yes. There is another possibility of what actually transpired in that room.
Another possibility?
Of course, the perpetrator would have had no idea, but nevertheless. I don't know if I can go through with this.
Mr. Wright, what's the matter?
If events took place as the defense theorizes, then the outcome is obvious. In that moment, assuming the man Emma Sky knocked away was actually Prosecutor Neil Marshall. Oh my god, yeah. Oh shit. Oh shit, this is too dramatic. You mean Mr. Marshall died because of me? Oh my god, oh no, oh no. No! Oh my god. Oh fucking lord, oh my god, no. Oh guys, oh my god. This is disheartening. I never imagined her testimony would lead to this.
So it was the witness who took the victim's life, and then proved so with her own testimony. This is unprecedented.
Objection! What? What are you saying? I'm sorry, Miss Guy, but given the circumstances, Joe Dark murdered Prosecutor Marshall. How can you think it was Emma? How dare you try to pin the crime on her? Oh, wow, she is panicking. Imagine that coming from you. If you recall, it was you who admitted to forging evidence 2 years ago. The reason you moved Prosecutor Marshall's body was to keep anyone else from finding out about what Emma did, wasn't it? I assure you, Mr. Edgeworth, I had no idea what you're talking about. If you hope to have anyone believe your insane allegations, I'm afraid you're going to have to prove. You're going to have proof. Tell me, do you have any conclusive evidence that proves my sister killed Neil Marshall? Evidence? I'm willing to bet you don't.
Yes, it certainly would be difficult to prove this with evidence.
If we don't have evidence, then we'll have to rely on testimony. I'm afraid that won't work in this case. Both parties involved in the incident are dead. We certainly can't get dead people to testify. This all has been a wild goose chase from the beginning. I mean, if you had Maya, but still, stop. Yes. Touché, Miss Guy. Of course, that only leaves us with one possibility. You mean there's still another possibility?
What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
I mean the possibility that the victim has left us a message. For better or for worse, Mr. Marshall did not die instantly. He may have left behind the name of the person who took his life. In one manner or another. That's impossible.
Well, Mr. Wright, this is the only possibility left to you. A message from the deceased. Does such a message exist?
I've got to think back to the court record. The real murderer's name that the victim may have left behind. Hold on. Let me save first. Let me save. Let's see. Let's go to the court record. So. Oh, this jar? It's in the evidence, right? It has to be this jar. This message from the deceased is already in our possession. Mr. Wright, will you stop at nothing to prove my sister a murderer? Do not be mistaken, Miss Guy. Our purpose is not to accuse Emma of any crime. There is only one thing we seek. The truth. No matter how painful it may be.
No then, Mr. Wright. Please show us the piece of evidence that conveys a message from the deceased.
Yes. There has to be... the blood traces.
Take that!
This is the message left by the deceased.
This is that blue badger from before, right?
Oh, is he going to speak the killer's name? If that thing could, I am sure it would. Looks like everyone's forgotten. This is just a jar. A message was left here on the surface of this jar.
What do you mean?
If you look closely, you can see a faint trail of blood on this jar. It looks like someone wiped the blood away. Yes, but notice, for some reason, the blood on some of the fragments was not wiped away.
Yes, there's a line here drawn in blood.
So what you're saying is these dots were once lines Prosecutor Marshall did not die instantly. He used the few precious moments left to him to leave behind a message. One that someone apparently wiped away. But blood must have seeped into the jar where the lines changed directions. Precisely so. All we need to do is connect these points. And the victim's message will become apparent.
No. Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer.
Oh wow, again another new mechanic.
I've got to connect these dots to make letters. Okay. There's only one thing left the victim would have written, given the circumstances. His murderer's name. No. What? Ah, okay. Okay, I don't know what that's supposed to be, but yeah, I mean,
Take that!
what do you think? I came up with this message.
Yes. I feel like I'm teaching handwriting to a student who's all thumbs.
Fuck. How? I think you should make him write out, "I won't do it again," 100 times. Oh, come on, this isn't Simpsons. I never was much good at handwriting. Oh, I feel you on so many levels, man. I guess I'll check the court record.
Mr. Wright, what kind of message did the victim leave for us?
Your Honor, I believe these bloodstains will reveal to us the answer. Yeah. Okay. A letter to letters. His murderer's name. Yeah. Wait. So I think it's you know, Gans. But I don't know. Okay, Oh, wait! Okay, no. Oh my fucking lord, it has to be... Okay, now I look at it. This looks like an E, not like a D, you know? Oh my fucking lord, really? We really have to write Emma? Yes, it is an E. And this must be like some kind of M. Oh my fucking lord. I didn't see that at first. It was because of the D, and then I saw, you know, this line. And oh my fucking lord, no. We really have to write Emma's name, huh? Wow, this case is so depressing. This is like the most depressing case I've ever seen. Game. No. This, right? Can I connect these? No. This is disheartening.
Take that!
It's a defense attorney's duty to prove the client's innocence. That's why all I've been thinking about is saving Lana. After all my efforts, I never thought it would turn out like this. Emma. So this is the final message Prosecutor Marshall left behind.
Of all people, she may not have meant it, but in the end, the one who took the victim's life
Was Emma Sky. See, Worthy, can't say I didn't warn you. Chief Gant, do you understand the implications of what you've done? What? What are you talking about? 2 years ago, Joe Dog was sentenced to death. He was convicted because of his final murder. I mean, he was a serial killer, so... I believe you were the prosecutor in the case, were you not? Ah! Yes, Worthy. Because of you, an innocent man was sentenced to death. Not only that, but you used forged evidence to ensure his conviction. But Joe Dark really was a serial murderer. That's undeniable. I'm afraid that's not important. Didn't you know we aren't defenders of justice? What? We're merely keepers of the law. Sentencing a man to death is no light matter, even if there wasn't any cover-up or evidence forgery. Ultimately, the responsibility falls on the prosecutor in charge. Despite what anyone may say, this fact cannot be denied.
What's going on in the prosecutor's office?
They might have sent an innocent man to his death.
How can he just stand there like it wasn't his fault? Order! 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 Order!
The gavel's pounding fell on deaf ears. Unable to settle the crowd, the judge declared a recess. Where this trial is headed, no one knows. To be continued. Alright, guys. Yeah. Emma is apparently the one who killed Neil Marshall. And she is at such a, let's say, tender age. And you just say when she tried to save, Neil, she actually killed him. Dude. I don't want to know how traumatized she must be. God, this is one of the most depressing cases I've, really. This is so damn depressing. I can't. But still, there is one thing that, there was a handprint on that, piece of cloth. And I don't know, that's, still a mystery. And, I mean, maybe Emma didn't kill Neil Marshall, but it was Gant who did that. I don't know why, but I don't want her to be the actual, murderer, even though she didn't want to do it. But anyways, I think maybe Gant wrote that message himself and, tried to do it